What is going on, guys? It's your boy Deathgun with another Monster Hunter World video. Today we're going to be talking about the top 5 helmets in Monster Hunter World. Now, keep that in mind. They're my top 5. You guys can have another top 5 and I want you to post them down below. Let me know what your favorite helmet is in the game. If I have it on the list, awesome. If I don't, share it with everybody so we can find even more awesome pieces. With that being said, let's get right on to it. I want to let you guys know they're broken down into 3 separate, I guess you could say, categories. First off, we have attack booster, then we have defense booster, and last but not least, utility. So let's start things off with the attack booster category. And here we have the Dragon King Eyepatch. This is an amazing headpiece. You can get it fairly early on and it's not hard at all to get. With that being said, it has so much to offer. First off, it has no weakness to any element. On top of that, it has a level 3 slot and weakness exploit level 2. That alone makes it an amazing headpiece. Now, what weakness exploit does is that it increases the affinity of attacks that exploit a monster's weak point. With that being said, it only has 3 levels and this headpiece alone gives you level 2. And on top of that, you have a level 3 slot that allows you to pretty much max this out. With that being said, this makes it a piece that works really well with pretty much any damage dealing build, and if you're a DPS type of guy, this piece is going to be on most of your builds, if not all of them. Alright, now we have Nergigante Helm B, and this is also an amazing headpiece. You can get it fairly early on, seeing as the first Elder Dragon you face, apart from Zorah Magdaros, is Nergigante. Now, with that being said, this headpiece is amazing. Not only does it offer 2 level 1 slots, but it also offers level 2 maximum might, which is an amazing skill. And the reason I picked this over the Nergigante A, which gives you +1 attack boost, is simple. You actually have 2 slots that you could use to put whatever you want. So overall, you could have the same build as A, but even better. Now, with that being said, maximum might level 2 increases affinity when stamina is full. This works really great with a lot of weapons, seeing as when they do their main attacks, they do not use stamina. This makes it so they always have increased affinity at the moment of their heaviest hits. That makes it an incredible damage dealing ability, seeing as when it's maxed out, it can give you +30 increase to affinity. Overall, an incredible headpiece that is also going to be in a lot of your DPS builds. Now, with that being said, let's get on to my favorite defensive piece in the whole game, and that is the Guild Cross Circlet B. And while it is a little more tedious to get than other headpiece, seeing as you have to do a whole bunch of arenas, you can see right here, it's very worth it. Not only does it have no weaknesses as well, but it has 3 level 1 slots, and on top of that, I would say the best defensive skill in the game, which is Divine Blessing. If you're trying to survive, if you're trying to take those heavy hits, you're going to want Divine Blessing on any of your builds. With that being said, this gives you level 2 Divine Blessing, as I told you guys, 3 level 1 slots, and no weaknesses. Now, Divine Blessing, what it does is that it has a predetermined chance of reducing damage when you are hit. What this pretty much means is that randomly when you get hit, you will have reduced damage. But you might think, I don't like the sound of that random. Well, if you've ever faced Valhazak, you know his Effluvia effect does tick damage on your health. Divine Blessing procs on every single one of those, ticks. Sometimes it might actually do something for you, while other times it won't. But the fact is that it procs, so it actually procs fairly often. Now we have a really interesting one, the Basil Bee, which is a really cool headpiece, seeing as it gives you a level 3 slot, a level 2 slot, and 2 points into earplugs. As we know, getting roared at is extremely annoying, especially if you're in the middle of an attack or if a monster's about to do a huge attack. You definitely want to get out the way, and that roar can definitely stun you and leave you open for a lot of damage. With that being said, earplugs provide a whole bunch of survivability. Even though it's only level 2 out of 5, it still grants some type of immunity from large monsters' roars. And with that level 3 and level 2 slot, it allows you to even further increase earplugs, making it a really good headpiece that you can get rather easily, and it looks really cool. Now, with that being said, we're about to head on to my last headpiece, and this one is also an utility headpiece. Now, we're going to be talking about the Amperes Crown B, recently released with Lunastra. Now, this headpiece, very much like the Basil headpiece, offers a whole bunch of utility and a whole bunch of survivability. All of this with the possibility to customize your build however the hell you want, guys. So it's an incredibly good piece and often overlooked. With that being said, this headpiece offers you a level 3 slot, a level 2 slot, and 2 points into evade extender. Now, if you don't know what evade extender does, it increases evade distances. And a lot of times when you have it maxed out, it will get you out of a lot of really hairy situations. If not, ask Devil Joe. With evade extender maxed out, you can pretty much just evade right through his dragon breath. Overall, a really good ability that offers a whole bunch of utility and survivability. With that being said, I hope you've enjoyed the video. I want to ask you guys, let me know what your favorite headpiece is in the whole game, the one you use the most. Now, if you've enjoyed the video, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe for more Monster Hunter World content. And if you guys want me to cover anything in particular, let me know. For now, your boy Death Gun out.